Carl says, what's the most embarrassing thing that happened to both of you on stage?
I have one, but it does not include you, Scotty.
No, I think it means, well, I don't know if he means us at the same time or just like it's a question for both of us. I don't know what he means.
You did play the gig. But there was one time when it was an Augie Bello show, I think. No, it was Dialed. I think we were Dialed.
Okay.
Anyway, Dialed is a band that Scotty and I play in with our friend Augie Bello and Martin Shapiro.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a gig at the Bitter End in New York City, and it was I think it was like September or October, doesn't matter. But we had so much stuff because we wanted to record the performance, right? So we had 2 cameras, 2 tripods, microphones, and just so much equipment. And I had my bass on me, and we decided to bring all that to the Bitter End, which was like 15 blocks or 20 blocks. So it was a mess, and we were so tired. And we went up to Augie's, and he lives on the 6th floor of an apartment building, right? It's a 6th floor walk up. And I was like, I'm not bringing all this up. I have my bass, which is so heavy, and we had the cameras and the tripods and everything. So I was like, I'm going to leave my bass behind under the stairs, on the first flight of stairs. I'm just going to pick it up on the way out. And 30 minutes later, we have to go to the gig. It's like we're running late. We're running with all this stuff. And we come back downstairs, and my bass is gone. It's like I have to play a gig in 30 minutes. We have all this shit that we brought with us to record everything so we can put it up on YouTube and stuff. And I don't have my bass. So we go to the Bitter End. I'm like, I get a headache immediately because I'm so stressed out. And we just end up not knowing what to do. And we get to the Bitter End, and I'm like asking, performers before us or after us, do you have a bass I can borrow? It's just like, I need to play on something. And they're like, no, we don't have anything. So I call my friend Dom, and I actually run to my school, which is like 15 blocks, and take his bass and play on his bass. And then the amp didn't work too.
That was the show where you plugged in.
Worst.
Did it not work at all, or was it just really distorted? I couldn't remember.
It was really distorted, so they decided not to turn it on. Right.
Oh, see, I remember that because you couldn't hear yourself.
I couldn't hear myself at all. I was just bluffing the whole time. I was hoping I was playing the right notes. And I was going through the DI, so I could just hear rumbling and feel rumbling, but it was like I couldn't hear myself at all. And it was that night was definitely the most embarrassing night. Maybe not on the outside, but for me, it was just like. And later on, I did find my bass, so I didn't lose the bass. But some lady from the building took it because in that area I put my bass in is called the exchange area, where you put stuff you don't want, and then they take it. That's right. So she just pretended that she took it from the exchange area. But
yeah, the exchange
area. I got
area.
the bass.
I mean, look, my apartment doesn't have an exchange area, so I can't like objectively say that they don't exist. But I will say subjectively that that's bullshit. I don't know for sure.
As soon as we got to the Bitter End, the Dan Cassier doorman or whatever the hell he is, but he said, "Are you stupid? Of course they're gonna take your bass." I guess he lived in New York City since forever. But
so is he saying that there actually is a such thing as an exchange area? Is he just saying they stole it?
No, he's saying that. First of all, they probably stole it, and that it's so normal. That's so normal for New York City that I'm stupid for doing it, which I agree. But then I said, no, they said it's the exchange. They said it's the exchange area. I mean, I said, Dan, I put it in the exchange area. He said, yeah, obviously every building has that. So I guess the buildings do have it.